How's it going, everybody? Jeff Zahler Properties. Hope you're doing well. Got a great email from one of my agents today, and I figured, hey, what a great time to talk about this in a video. So, agent asked, one of their clients asked a question of, hey, we just put a brand new AC system into our property. Why did the appraiser not give us any value for that? And that just made this super easy. So we're going to talk about today is what an appraised value is on your home versus what the marketability is. Go into it briefly. I do have a blog. The link to the blog will be attached to this video as well. So, marketability versus appraisal. Let's talk about appraisal first. So an appraisal is done on a home generally when there is a buyer for the property and the lender needs to make sure the value is there, right? So they hire a third party that then hires an appraiser, all that stuff. I'm sure most of you have seen this before. But an appraiser has a category, a list of categories of what they're looking for. Square footage, location, age of the home, all that stuff, bedroom count, that stuff. Now, an appraiser has guidelines, right? They're going to give you a little bit of extra, if you have a 4-bedroom versus a 3-bedroom, they may give you $5,000, $10,000 more than a 3-bedroom, that kind of stuff. There's guidelines, there's no exact science, okay? The only thing that's relatively subjective, if you will, is property condition. Now, it's one category. It doesn't talk about a whole breakdown of, is your kitchen updated, yes or no? Is your landscaping done, yes or no? Like that kind of stuff, right? Do you have new AC system in there, right? They're going to give a condition report that is essentially only comparing it to the house next door, right? Or the house down the street. They're not giving a whole long list of everything, right? So there's your difference. And that, and also the other thing that's a big part about the appraisal situation is homes are expected to have certain things. In the valley here, a home is expected to have a working AC unit, right? They are. A home without an AC unit is not going to sell here. That's going to be really tough. So whether the home has an older system that works or a brand new system, an appraiser isn't going to give much of a difference or much of a care, frankly, on that, okay? Now, marketability of a property, that's a different story. If you have a home, and I like to say, if you have two homes that are right next to each other, they're the same house. Hey, we live in Las Vegas. We see this a lot, right? Same house, same floor plan, blah, blah, blah. You have one home that's been updated. You have one home that is circa 1992 and has not been updated in 29 years. What's going to happen? The home that's updated is going to get a whole lot more looks at it. It's going to have a whole lot more demand. You're going to get more offers, all that stuff. Now, marketability will give you more people there. Those people are going to probably drive the price up higher, and you'll get more offers, you'll get faster offers in the house that has not been updated. The problem is, what is marketability versus appraised value? Like I said, you spend $20,000 on your kitchen, you love it. You're going to get more eyeballs when you go to sell it, right? Absolutely. Is the appraiser going to give you a $20,000 value for that brand new kitchen? Nope. They're going to stick that upgrades in the property condition, maybe weigh a little bit in it, but you're not going to get dollar for dollar amount. What does this mean? It means, look, we want you to enjoy your property. We want you to make updates, but we want you to enjoy those updates. If you're talking about doing major updates or upgrades or remodel to just sell the house, it really depends on the market. Are you going to get more money? Of course you're going to get more money. Are you going to make money on some of those updates? You may not. You're going to make the house more marketable. You're going to get more eyeballs on it, but you're not going to probably get that value back. Now, our market right now, really crazy, as you all know. So you may see somebody who's willing to pay $50,000, $100,000 more than the appraised value of the home. But generally speaking, if you're making updates, do not be surprised if the appraiser doesn't agree with that update list, right? Talk about big things in the house, not small things. We have clients that say, hey, I put new door hardware on, should that add value? Nope, it's going to make the house look nicer, but it's not going to give you more value. The biggest issue we see here are swimming pools. Everybody loves pools, right? We love them. Here's the deal. You can go dig and build a pool today for $40,000, $50,000. Nothing extravagant or anything like that either, right? 40, 50K, maybe 30 to 40K. You're going to get a brand new pool. You're going to be happy. You go to sell that house, the appraiser's only going to give you about $15,000 to $25,000, even if it's a brand new pool. That's it. Marketability, the house is going to be more marketable. An appraiser's not going to agree with that number. Plain and simple. So keep this in mind as you're doing updates to your home. Keep this in mind if you're doing updates to sell the home or if you're doing updates just to enjoy it. Look, Sydney and I just remodeled our kitchen. We did. Like any other remodel, we probably spent more money than we wanted to. Budgets always go over budget, right? Are we doing it with the expectation that the house will be worth a little bit more money? Yeah, we will. But we know what we spent on it is not going to translate directly to an increased sales price by that much or more, right? But what we do know, our house was built in 1997. The houses in our neighborhood are all built in the mid-90s. When it is time to sell that house, or it is time to put a renter in that house is going to have more marketability than our house next door. If you have any other questions about marketability versus appraised value, please let us know. You know how to get a hold of us, 702-903-2735 or info@zahlerproperties.com. Thanks a lot for watching and subscribe below.